MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Tennessee Smokies and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Adrian DeHorta gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master...
Now at the plate is Michael Gigliotti. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Michael.
Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Now the pitch. Nope. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's 1 gone to start the night. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And striding into the box next is Xavier Edwards. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Into the box, Dalton Kelly, as he grounds 1 briskly to short. Fielded cleanly, throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Into the box, Tristan Gray. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
0-2 is the count.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Vidal Brujan comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
1 ball.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
So he got him swinging. Vidal Brujan goes down for the 2nd out in the bottom half. Here's the first pitch. Slow grounder to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. So now here is Miles Mastrobuoni as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Stepping up is Rene Pinto. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Popped up. Young in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now to the plate, Philip Santiago. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Young has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Gigliotti. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first.
This is where the pressure's.
That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. That brings up Xavier Edwards as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Hey, we got nobody.
Here comes another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Xavier Edwards becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. To the plate now, Dalton Kelly. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tristan Gray. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Leading off for Montgomery, the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, Giro. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Grant Kay is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now into the box, Rene Pinto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now into the box is Philip Santiago. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Michael Gigliotti stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next, it'll be Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Smokies lead it 6-0. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Dalton Kelly. And now pitch on the way.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
On a good curveball, came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Now, that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
To 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate, Tristan Gray. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Next to hit, Vidal Brujan. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Second baseman.
Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Smokies are on top, 6-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the 3rd baseman, Grant Kay. First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count still at 1-2. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Alcantara takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Up next, Rene Pinto. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, we got 2.
The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. At the plate now is Philip Santiago, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases.
Relay, here we go. Good, hold it.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrating.
And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. Hermosillo is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. And now in the box, Dalton Kelly. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 9-1 contest. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Tennessee took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Eddie James earns his first win of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Tennessee Smokies and the Montgomery Biscuits. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Montgomery Biscuits.
Tommy Romero, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Right side, but it's well foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Come on now, one time right here.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down.
Right here, on the
And
back,
the throw
on the
goes
back.
to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried to supply.
Next to stand in is Eddie James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded
Stand up
cleanly.
right here, stand up, move
And
now.
whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they... Next up is Eddie James. He bounced out last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded softly to the right.
Run it out.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH, Eddie James, grounded out in his last at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Myers, singled in his last at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Hit softly on the ground to third.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
In time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Tennessee rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Craig Brooks claims the win out of the pen, his first. Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Tennessee Smokies and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Montgomery Biscuits.
Kenny Rosenberg will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
That is first. The second baseman.
So next to bat will be Eddie James. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Sometimes you need a little
right
luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch is popped up. In there, the base hit.
On the back, pick it up, pick it up.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Now the runner's on his way home. High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we...
And now here is Eddie James. He singled first time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much.
On the bag,
you know
on the bag, right here, on
base
the bag.
open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in. So here is Nick Schnell. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
And there's 1 down now. So next to hit is Eddie James. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Go hard,
right
score,
fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Miles Mastrobuoni.
The left fielder, Miles.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And there's one away. So the next to bat will be Eddie James. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up.
Run it out, run it
And
out.
the throw to first is in time. One gone. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Brett Sullivan.
The catcher,
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And that's the first out. And now, Eddie James. He bounced out last time up.
Eddie James.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
First delivery to him. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Hey, clutch up right now for us, kid.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Liner towards second.
Yeah,
And that's out number 1.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Tennessee Smokies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Rooker claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alejandro Zepeda earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign.